Hundreds of people here at the Lamoureux Community Centre are wearing this pin, Save the Grace. Concerned residents and doctors about the impending closures of the pediatrics and obstetrics wards at Birchmount Hospital, better known as Scarborough Grace Hospital.
I think it's a very important hospital, and I would hate to see any closures happen there. And I think it's important to come together as a community.
Organizers of the event only expecting a turnout of 100, clearly underestimating the community's concern about the closures.
Sometimes we just rush go over the hospital because people is sick. You know, why would they want to close the baby ward?
Doctors and nurses speaking out at tonight's Save the Grace movement meeting.
I am shocked and utterly outraged by the Scarborough Health Network plan to remove pediatrics and obstetrics from our hospital.
Come up and speak on behalf of the hospital.
Representatives from Birchmount Hospital absent from the panel. Shocking to Ward 22 Councillor Jim Carey-Janis.
In an area north of the 401, which is the most ethnically diverse area and it's a low-income area, when you take away obstetrics and pediatrics and we've got a newcomer that might go to the hospital and they don't have the service and they're going to get turned away, then they have to go to Scarborough General, which is at Lawrence and McCowan. It's a long trip down there, or Centenary, which is a longer trip. So this hospital is something that's been in our community for 35 years.
Scarborough General Hospital and Centenary about 15 minutes away from Birchmount Hospital by car, in no traffic.
Low income and high visible minority area, and they rely on the services at our hospital. They come in from other countries, they expect to have a better life here, and I think that we need to offer them the best services possible. The hospital decision is basically telling women and children, we don't want you to come here, and that's not okay.
We reached out to the hospital for a comment. They said in part, we want to assure our Scarborough community that the Birchmount Grace Hospital is not closing, nor is the Birchmount Hospital's emergency department closing or decreasing its services. The Birchmount Hospital is and will remain a vibrant community hospital, and we are committed to continued investment in it. But emergency physician Lisa Solomon doesn't see it that way without a pediatrics and obstetrics ward.
The vast majority of patients, absolutely, we can train. We do resuscitations on babies, on women. Absolutely, we can resuscitate them. But then what? After we resuscitate and stabilize them, then what do? If we don't have a place to admit them, if we don't have a surgeon who could take them instantaneously to the operating room, those aren't skills that we can do.
The two wards are set to close within the next 6 to 12 months at Birchmount Hospital. Councillor Jim Carey-Janis says his next step will be to try and speak with Premier Doug Ford to try and stop these impending closures. Maleeha Sheikh, City News, Scarborough.